Let's talk about some frequently asked questions. For example, who can I offer EPS 90 to? Any customer above the age of 18 that has a valid personal checking account and proper identification. What identification do my customers have to provide? A valid and current driver's license, passport, state-issued ID, or military ID. What type of checks can you accept? Any valid U.S. personal account with commercially printed checks in the name of the customer. How long does it take to get a deal approved? Once the checks are run through the system, you get an answer in 6 seconds or less. How long before the money is deposited in my account? 24 to 72 hours, depending on your bank's funds availability policy after the date to present. How large of a sale can my customers finance with EPS 90? Based on your merchant's business type and products or services sold, a new merchant to the program is given as high as a $5,000 line of credit per customer for any one 90-day period. How much of my per customer line of credit can I get a guarantee on? The entire lineup to $5,000 can be guaranteed as long as no individual check in the deal is larger than $2,500. How many checks can I take for one sale? You can accept as few as 1 or as many as 90 checks, 1 per day for each day of the program. EPS 90 is designed to get all the funds collected within 90 days while affording the maximum ease and flexibility to your customer. How do I promote this program to my customers? EPS 90 will provide you with a countertop display and trifold brochures explaining the program and how easy it is to use. Additionally, EPS 90 recommends adding a section or line to your existing advertising, promoting a no credit check finance program that's now available. And of course, talking about EPS 90 with your customers is always a great way of getting the news out. Is there an option to give my customers more than 90 days financing? Yes. EPS 90 will accept checks as far out as 6 months from the date of purchase, although no guarantee will apply after the initial 90-day period. Will EPS 90 process a declined check? Yes. EPS 90 will process a declined check, although there will be no guarantee. We strongly suggest you ask for an alternative form of payment, such as a credit card or debit card. If you're not already processing cards or processing cards and would like a more competitive rate, just ask. Our parent company is one of the largest in the payments industry. Why would a check be declined? The check writer or the account used has been identified by the clearinghouse as having a prior bad check writing history. It's strongly suggested that you seek other methods of payment for this customer. What if one of the checks bounces? As long as you have done your part and completed the forms properly, the check will be deemed a covered transaction. Payments for all covered transactions are made each month on the 10th and the 25th, whichever is immediately following the confirmation status. What do I do with the checks after they have been run through the imaging machine? As a matter of good business practices, EPS 90 suggests keeping the checks for reference, although this is not required for processing the checks in the program. Subject to the terms and conditions of the agreement, running it through the imager is all the handling of the check that is required. What if your customer wants to pay off their finance program early? Contact customer service to have the balance of checks deleted from the system. The customer must make satisfactory alternative arrangements for payment to the merchant, such as placing the balance of the purchase on a credit or debit card.